Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, it looks as though the battle between the popular Nigerian musician Naira Marley and the Buhari agent, the EFCC guy Ibrahim Magu, is a battle that is going to be fought to the bitter end. So it looks as though the EFCC are determined to pursue this Naira Marley guy to the very end. So guys, I bring you this. Naira Marley appears before Federal High Court in Lagos. So that's the headline. Naira Marley appears before Federal High Court in Lagos. Naira Marley appears before a Federal High Court in Ikoyi, Lagos, over alleged fraud charges. Naira Marley has been arraigned before a Federal High Court sitting in Lagos for alleged internet fraud. The singer was brought into the court premises in Ikoyi, Lagos by men of the Economic and Financial Commission's EFCC on Monday, May 20th, 2019. Naira Marley appeared in the court wearing a white t-shirt and a pair of jeans. His lawyer was, however, absent at the court. The singer pleaded not guilty and has been remanded in prison until the 30th of May, when his bail application will be heard. On Monday 10, 2019, Naira Marley born Afeez Fashola was arrested by the EFCC alongside men now identified as Zlatan Ibile, Raman Jago, Gucci Branch, and another unknown person. 5 days later, Zlatan Ibile and 3 others were released. So they were released, but Naira Marley is still detained. On the same day, Zlatan and the rest were released. The EFCC filed an 11-count fraud-related charge against Naira Marley. Today, he appears before the Federal High Court in Ikoyi on the charges filed against him. When the news broke, it was alleged that his actual crime was credit card fraud. Also alleged was that cards carrying Nicole Louise Malone and Tanya Tata were found on him. This comes after the storm he created on social media with his brazen support for internet fraud. His claims and antics also started exchanges with Nigerian celebrities like Tunde Ednut, Rugged Man, and singer Simi. The matter was so polarizing, it turned social media inside out for 3 days. According to reports, the charge sheet reads as follows: that you, Afeez Adesina Fashola, aka Naira Marley, and Rayz, still at large, on or about the 11th day of December 2018, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, conspired amongst yourself to use access card, and then it goes on to list the card number, issued to persons other than you in a bid to obtain gain, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to section 27(1)(b) of the Cyber Crimes Prohibition Prevention Act etc. Act 2015, and punishable under section 33 of the same act. That you, Afeez Adesina Fashola, aka Naira Marley, and Rayz, still at large, on or about the 10th day of May 2019, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, with intent to defraud, possessed counterfeit card, it lists the card number of Timothy Tata, and you hereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under section 33(9) of Cyber Crimes Prohibition Prevention Act 2015. If found guilty, Naira Marley faces imprisonment for a term of not more than 7 years, or a fine of not more than 5 million, and forfeiture of the advantage or value derived from his act. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So some credit cards were found on this chap, and they are alleging then that because these credit cards found on him do not identify with his known name, therefore a crime, in their opinion, has been deemed to have been committed. So now this is really what they are basing this whole thing on, that some credit card was found on him, and the names on those credit cards are not, of course, his name. So now this Naira Marley guy is I think it's a British-born chap, and we don't really know his relationship with the card or the people who own the card, etc. So this relationship is not being established yet, but having a credit card that is not in your name is certainly not an offense that you should be jailed for. I mean, some of the credit cards in my wallet are my partner's credit cards, and some of the cards in her wallet are my cards, so that she can get to use that card depending on where the movement of money is, and I can get to use her card depending on where the movement of money is. This is fairly common practice everywhere, so I'm not quite sure what the relationship is between this Naira Marley fella and the people who they are alleging that they found their cards on him, but whose name do not identify with his. But to my mind, that is not sufficient enough of a reason to establish that a crime has been committed. I'm not completely familiar with the Nigerian statute books, but that doesn't really stand enough of a ground for me for this sort of heavy-handed stuff. So that is the allegations being leveled against Naira Marley, a storyline that we're following on this channel. So what do you make of all this? Conversations in the comment section as usual, of course, but before you come join me to have that conversation, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray, click on the bell button, that way you are notified every time I drop a new video. Then come join me in the comment section, let me know what you are making of this. So I'll leave you here, meet you in the comment section, but here I say peace.